Hello, and welcome to Tech Talk Live episode 3. Yeah, it's like the third episode and stuff. So, yeah. So some might be wondering, like, Jermaine, why'd you do this show? And I was like, I got like some stuff I want to share. So I want to help you to make your shows better. If you're doing any shows online, most people are using Zoom. Some people are using other tools, and there are things you can do that are pretty easy to make your shows better and more exciting, and to differentiate you from some of the other shows. So in the last episode, episode 2, yeah, this is 3, so that was last episode was 2. In episode 2, I talked about Zoom and how you can remove all of those ugly squares in your productions, and have a more organic sort of layout. Um, it was brought to my attention that I actually missed one important step for showing. So I'm going to first off show that one important step, just so that we can move on from that. Basically, folks were saying, "Oh, yeah, I did everything you said to do. I updated my Zoom and everything. I still have these squares, and I don't see this immersive view coming up." Basically, what you need to do is go into your settings, your advanced settings, and modify that. So I'm going to show you how to do that to make sure that that feature is turned on. So the first thing we're going to do, let's zoom all the way in here. The first thing we're going to do is go to settings. So settings open up here, and then view more settings. When you go to view more settings, what's going to happen, it opens in another window, is it opens up a browser with your settings. So this browser has my settings, and I'm going to go to in meeting advanced. If I scroll all the way down to there, you'll see lots of settings. Some things are turned on, some things are turned off. We're going to scroll down to this section called Immersive View. So if you've updated your Zoom to the most recent version, and you're still not seeing, if you're still not seeing like that option in Zoom to do Immersive View, then what you need to do is turn this on. This is probably turned off, so it might look like this. All you need to do is turn it on. So then whenever you have a Zoom meeting, you will actually see the immersive view. Just to show, let's just start a new meeting. Again, this is a recap from last episode. So if you go into view, now there is immersive. Okay, so let's get down to what we were planning to show in this episode, which is just some simple editing techniques. So let's go ahead and close all of this stuff out, and let's talk about some simple editing techniques. So most people think you need like a fancy video editing tool or whatever, like Adobe Premiere or something like that in order to edit your videos. But if you're doing just some very simple things, like you had a video that was a little bit too long and you need to trim the edges, like you recorded on your phone or something, and you need to trim it, you can actually do some basic video editing right out of Windows. What I'm going to show you, I'm using Windows 11 on this computer right now, but this is not a Windows 11 feature. You can use it in Windows 10. It also existed prior to that. What I'm going to show you, the interface is just going to look slightly different here than it will if you're not using Windows 11. So what we're going to do here, first off, is we are going to bring this down. So this is just a few videos I have, just random videos. So the first thing we're going to do is look at one of these videos and we're just going to trim it. So let's do this video, which was, I believe, an episode of a show called Travel Bug. So let's go ahead and bring that. Let's do that. Let's bring me back on the screen as well, because who doesn't like to see me? Everyone likes to see me. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and right-click on that video and open with. Again, it may look slightly different to you if you're not using Windows 11, but it's going to be the same functionality in Windows 11. Or Windows 10 with the open with. So I'm going to open with. So if you look here, there's nothing that says video editor. You might think, oh, maybe it's Windows Media Player. Maybe that's what I need to do. Or maybe you have QuickTime installed. Maybe it's that. Movies and TV. It's like maybe that's movie related, but no. It's actually the most surprising option that you would have never thought to click on, photos. Yep, that's right. You can edit your videos with the Photos app in Windows. So we're going to go ahead and go to Photos. And it automatically opened that video. So we're just going to stop it for a second. So that video is now playing inside of the Photos app. Kind of like the Photos app on your phone. On your phone, the Photos app will actually play videos as well as play as photos. So what we're going to do here, and by the way, if you're watching this live, feel free to comment if you have any questions about what we're doing. We can answer your questions. If you have silly things to say, that's fine too. We like to be silly. So the first thing we're going to do here is see, this is a very long video. It's all kinds of stuff. It was an episode of Travel Bug, which is a show I used to do. And let's say we only want a part of this video because we want to use it somewhere else. We want to play it at the beginning of our show. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go up to this menu at the top that says Video Trim, and we're going to actually trim this video. So let's click Video Trim. So now we want to decide which piece of the video we want. So you can drag this bar all the way to where you want it to start. Let's say we want to start right here with me sitting behind the desk. That's kind of what I do every day, so that's, exciting. And let's end it about 30 seconds, roughly 30 seconds after that, like so. So now we have a 30-second clip, and we're just going to go ahead and save that. We can save it as something else. So we're just going to call it Travel Trim. Save that, and we are all set. So now if I go back and open that video, Travel Trim, if I can find it. Where did it go? Oh no, I can't find it. Probably saved in a different location. So my default location is Downloads, where I save everything because I like that folder. So let's look and see if that's where it's saved. It didn't save there. I think I'm blind and I just cannot find where I saved that. So it's saved somewhere, but you're just going to have to trust me that it is saved, and it is a short version of that video that was trimmed. The next thing I'm going to show you is if you have to put a title on top of the video. So let's do the same thing with this video. And we're just going to open with, again, and we're going to open with photos. So this video is just an animation of just some swirliness or whatever. So if we want, we can actually put the title on top of that. So here, and again, the interface is going to look slightly different inside of Windows 11. We're going to go to Edit More. There's a three-dot menu, Edit More, and then we're going to add animated text. So basically what we want to do is put a title there. So there are a few different versions of what the title could look like, but I'm just going to type in something. I'm just going to type my name. At the bottom here, you see where the title will start and end and how long the title will be. And here you see the style of the title. And at the bottom here, you see the layout, like how the title is going to appear. Is it going to be come on the top or to the left or the right? So let's do Joy. So there's Jermaine there. And let's do like this so it comes up in the middle. We can do that. We can do something that is more basic, like Boom, which is more like a cutout. We can do just plain bold text. So there's nothing like exciting there. As you scroll through it, you see what the effect is for the animation of that. So that one is just fading in and fading out. And again, you can place it wherever you want. Let's actually make it what's called like a lower third, so it's at the bottom here. So if we play this whole thing, we'll see it starts, the title comes on, and where we want it to end, the title will go away. Whenever we're done, we can actually save that. And this time, I'm going to know where I put it by putting it in the same spot as the other, under videos. Okay, so we'll just call that video 7 fun. So another thing you can do is you can add some fancy effects, like 3D animated effects. So if you go to that three-dot menu again, go to Edit More, and add 3D effects. So now you'll see a bunch of different effects that you can do. So some that I used recently were like explosion and frost, but there are a lot of different effects that show up here. So we're going to do, let's say it was a graduation. Yeah, let's do that. Now let's say this live sports. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And now you see what shows up here is live sports. The animation is it kind of squishes in. So we can move that if we want. So we can move it to a different spot. We can resize it. So if we want this to be much bigger, it can be bigger. We can rotate this if we want. Let's rotate it a little. We can rotate it here as well. So when we watch it, so that's how you can make a kind of a fancy intro by just using tools that already exist on your Windows computer. Let's show that again. So yeah, pretty fun stuff. Pretty fun stuff. Um, so that's all I wanted to show today. Thank you very much for watching now or later. And if there are any tips or tricks that you'd like to know about, or if you have seen any of my shows in the past, um, any of the Improv Place shows in the past, and you are wanting to know, hey, how do you do that? Shoot me a message, and maybe we'll do a tech talk about it. Awesome. Well, until next time, thank you very much. This is Jermaine, and this has been Tech Talk with Jermaine.